The title says it all. So no introductions needed, let's dive right in. 1. Algeria. During Ramadan, fasting is observed by Muslims, and eating in public can be seen as disrespectful to those fasting. Save your feasting for after sunset when it's time to break the fast. Algerians value this sacred time of the year, and it's essential to be considerate of their religious practices. 2. Bhutan. It's a serene wonderland in Bhutan, but be cautious around those holy streams and lakes. Swimming or tossing stones into them is a big no-no because each object is considered sacred and enshrined. So, let's keep the waters peaceful and the spirits undisturbed. 3. China. In China, tipping is like adding a sprinkle of awkwardness to your meal or taxi ride. It's just not part of their culture, and offering gratuities can be seen as impolite or even embarrassing. So, feel free to enjoy your food or ride without any tipping expectations. The price you see is the price you pay. 4. Czech Republic. Hungry for a refill? Skip the utensil tapping solo and opt for eye contact with the server. Let your eyes do the talking, and you'll avoid any unintended dinner percussion performances. Czechs appreciate more subtle ways of signaling for service. 5. Egypt. Want to reject a cup of tea or coffee in Egypt? Think twice. Hospitality is highly valued, and refusing a warm beverage in someone's home can be seen as impolite. Embrace the tea and the good vibes. Politeness goes a long way in Egyptian culture. 6. Ethiopia. Food refusal? That's a big cultural blunder. In Ethiopia, it's a gesture of hospitality to offer food or drink, and refusing can be seen as impolite and disrespectful. Embrace the generosity and savor the delicious treats. Accepting their offerings shows appreciation for their kindness. 7. France. We all know an open umbrella can shield us from rain, but in Italy, it might also shield you from bad luck. Opening an umbrella indoors is considered a major jinx, possibly bringing financial misfortune or worse. Keep those umbrellas closed and your fortunes intact. Superstitions run deep in Italian culture. 8. Germany. Jaywalking might seem like a small act of rebellion, but in Germany, it's a traffic transgression. Germans take their traffic rules seriously, so save your daredevil moves for other adventures. Order and discipline are highly valued in German society. 9. India. In India, the left hand might be your designated sidekick for less glamorous tasks like wiping your bottom and cleaning your feet. Yikes! While the right hand shines as your social superstar, the one meant for eating, handshakes, and all things polite. So, when enjoying a meal or greeting someone, remember which hand is the VIP. It's a hygiene and cultural consideration that emphasizes proper manners. 10. Indonesia. You might be ambidextrous, but in Indonesia, your left hand has some serious restrictions. Using your left hand to give or receive objects or money is considered impolite, as it's traditionally reserved for personal hygiene. So, keep those lefties tucked away. Respect their cultural beliefs and avoid potential embarrassment. Before we continue, please smash that subscribe button, press like and drop us a comment. Your engagement really helped to grow a small channel like us. 11. Iran. When beckoning someone, remember, it's all about the palm, not the finger. Gesturing or beckoning with your index finger is considered impolite, so show your palm instead. A polite wave is always welcome. Keep gestures respectful to avoid misunderstandings. 12. Iraq. Publicly displaying affection, such as hugging or kissing, is considered inappropriate in Iraq. Modesty is highly valued in their culture, so save those affectionate moments for more private settings. Respect their customs and boundaries. 13. Israel. Comedy is great, but there's a fine line between humor and insensitivity. When in Israel, steer clear of making jokes about the Holocaust, as it's a highly sensitive topic best left untouched. Be mindful of the country's complex history and show empathy towards the past. 14. Italy. We all know an open umbrella can shield us from rain, but in Italy, it might also shield you from bad luck. Opening an umbrella indoors is considered a major jinx, possibly bringing financial misfortune or worse. Keep those umbrellas closed and your fortunes intact. Let's avoid any unnecessary bad luck. 15. Japan. Picture this: you're enjoying a delightful meal at a cozy Japanese restaurant, but suddenly, a symphony of nose-blowing erupts around you. Yikes! In Japan, blowing your nose in public, especially during a meal, is a big etiquette faux pas. It's considered disruptive and disrespectful to fellow diners, so keep those tissues handy but discreet. Showing consideration for others' comfort is key in Japanese society. 16. Malaysia. Lighting up around an elder might earn you a disapproving look or two. Malaysians respect their elders, so avoid smoking in their presence and keep the air clean and courteous. Respect for elders is a deeply ingrained value in Malaysia. 17. Mexico, hands on hips pose? You might think it's a fierce power move, but in Mexico, it can be seen as challenging or aggressive. So, if you want to keep the peace, keep your hands down when communicating and leave the power poses for the mirror. Respect personal boundaries and body language. 18. Nepal. Sharing food is usually a gesture of camaraderie, but in Nepal, it's a different story. Once it's been touched by one person, particularly by using their spoon or fork, it is considered unclean and not fit for others to eat. So, avoid digging in after someone else has touched the food. Avoid causing discomfort or offense during mealtime. 19. New Zealand. The peace sign might be a universal symbol for victory or peace, but not in New Zealand. Be careful with those palm-facing you peace signs. Here, it's a cheeky way of telling someone to go screw yourself. You wouldn't want to make accidental enemies while posing for a vacation snap, would you? 20. Russia. Flower power, but with an odd twist. In Russia, even numbers of flowers are a big no-no for celebrations. Why? Because even numbers are associated with funerals, and nobody wants to bring that kind of party vibe. So, stick to bouquets with odd numbers to keep the celebrations joyful. Pay attention to symbolism in gift-giving. 21. Saudi Arabia, PDA alert. Public displays of affection, like hugging and kissing, are a major cultural no-no in Saudi Arabia. They value modesty and prefer to keep their mushy moments private. So, rein in those lovey-dovey gestures until you're in a more intimate setting. Modesty and privacy are cherished in Saudi society. 22. Singapore, snacking on the subway? Think again. Singapore views eating and drinking on public transport as a cultural taboo since 1987. Avoid the hefty fine and save your munchies for a more appropriate venue. Singaporeans take pride in cleanliness and orderliness. 23. South Korea. Writing someone's name in red ink might sound innocent, but in South Korea, it's like signing their life sentence. Traditionally, red ink was used for writing the names of the deceased, so using it for the living is a big cultural taboo. To avoid potential life-threatening situations, save the red ink for less ominous occasions. Respect their deeply rooted beliefs and symbolism. 24. Sweden. Entering someone's home in Sweden? Remember, they like their floors clean and their guests polite. Take off those shoes and show some respect for their pristine interiors. Swedes highly value cleanliness and hospitality. 25. Switzerland. Sundays are for rest, not for mowing lawns. The Swiss value their day of relaxation, so leave the grass alone and give it some peace and quiet. Respect for their rest day is essential. 26. Taiwan. Moon gazing is a thing in Taiwan, but you better keep those fingers to yourself. Pointing at the moon with your finger is a big no-no because it's like pointing directly at their shy and powerful moon goddess, Chang'e. She's not a fan of being singled out, so let's keep those lunar accusations to a minimum. 27. Thailand. When the national anthem plays, don't you dare move a muscle. Thai people take their national anthem seriously, and any sudden movements during its rendition can be seen as disrespectful. So, stand still, show respect, and enjoy the melodic patriotism. Thais are proud of their nation and expect others to show similar respect. 28. Ukraine. Whistling indoors is like playing a cash cow symphony in Ukraine. It's believed to bring bad luck and drain your wallet faster than you can say, oops. And hey, let's not confuse them with their big neighbor, Russia. That's like mixing up pizza with pancakes. 29. Vietnam, cross your fingers for luck? Not in Vietnam. That innocent gesture might raise some eyebrows since it's thought to resemble female genitals. Oops. Keep your fingers free of any accidental embarrassment. Be aware of local gestures and their cultural interpretations. In conclusion, traveling the world is like embarking on a comical adventure full of cultural quirks and hilarious faux pas. From avoiding impromptu symphonies of nose-blowing in Japan to keeping our fingers in check while moon-gazing in Taiwan, it's clear that global etiquette is a wild and wacky ride. So, remember, when in New Zealand, keep those palm-facing you peace signs away, unless you're secretly looking for new enemies to make. And when in Italy, be sure to keep those umbrellas closed indoors, unless you want to accidentally summon a rainstorm of bad luck. But fear not, intrepid traveler. For as you stumble upon these cultural landmines, you'll also find yourself in moments of heartwarming hospitality, mouth-watering treats, and unforgettable experiences that will make you laugh and learn along the way. So pack your bags, arm yourself with a dash of humor, and get ready to explore the world with a newfound appreciation for the beauty of cultural diversity. And who knows, maybe one day you'll proudly master the art of navigating international customs like a true global etiquette guru. Bon voyage, happy travels, and may your adventures be filled with laughter and understanding. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Until next time.